everybody, this video is going to show you how to create an APA reference entry for an article that you found on PubMed. So be sure to like and subscribe below so we can keep these videos going. We're going to start with the APA Styles homepage where it talks about the basic principles of reference entries. The first element is the author element, and that is usually done as last name, comma, first initial, period, space, second initial or middle initial, period, and then a comma, and you would add more if you have additional authors. All of the authors are formatted that way. After the author element, you put a period, and then you do the date element. The date element for a journal article is only going to be the year. Now, if you have other source types, then you would need an expanded date. For published journal articles, though, the year is fine. That goes in parentheses with a period after it. The next element is the title of the work. APA uses sentence casing, which means the first word is capitalized, and any proper nouns, so names of people and places, those get capitalized. Also, we would capitalize the first word after a colon, semicolon, question mark, exclamation mark, or period that would be inside the title. Once you've given your title, you put a period to mark the end of that. Then you have the source information. And that basically needs to answer for your reader or your instructor, where can I go find this information? So normally for journal articles, that is going to be the journal title, volume number, issue number, page numbers, and then DOI if it's given, and if not, then you could use a URL. So this is going to go over an example from PubMed. So I found this particular article on PubMed, and the interesting thing about PubMed is most of the information that you need is located either directly above or directly below your title. So you can see your title right here in the middle. So the author information, the first element for the reference entry, is immediately below the title. So these are all of our authors. Now the source information is right above the title. So up here is where we find our journal article or our journal title, the date, volume number, issue number, page numbers, and DOI. So all of these things are located right above the title when you're looking at a PubMed article. So the way that you would do this is beginning with the author. So this has multiple authors, and they would all be listed as last name, comma, first initial, period, space, middle initial, period. And then you'd put a comma in the next person, and you'd do the exact same thing. So it would be kappa, comma, the period, and now there's no middle initial, so you just put a comma and move on to the next one. Okay? After the last, after Bellini, comma, S period, then you would put the date. And since this is a published journal article, we only need the year, so you would put open parentheses, 2021, which is located right above the title, close the parentheses, and then put a period. Okay? Then you would put the title of the article. So if you are going to use copy and paste, you're going to have to fix the capitalization. In this title, only the first word and the name of the city get capitalized. That's it. Everything else needs to be lowercase. After areas, you would put a period, and then you need your journal or your journal title. So that is, again, located right above the title. That would be pathogens. That is capitalized and in italics. After the journal title, you put a comma, and you would put, here is your volume and issue number. 10 is the volume number. 10 is in italics. After 10, you put parentheses 8, 8 in the middle of parentheses, and you do not put a space between the two. However, the number 10 has to be italicized just like pathogens. But the parentheses with the 8 does not, even though there's no space in between those. So that's a little bit tricky. Then after the 8 in parentheses, you would put a comma and then the page number, 1004. Then you would put a comma and you'd put your DOI link. One of the things that I recommend doing is going over to the right-hand side where it says full text and open one of these, because usually you will have a DOI that you can copy paste. Like right here, see if I can zoom in a little. Here is the full beginning with HTTPS, and it has the whole DOI. You can copy and paste this into your reference entry. If you wanted to see what this would look like, Here is the completed reference entry. Notice that it is double spaced and it has hanging indent, and there will be another video that will show you how to do that for a reference entries page. Here you have all of your authors, ending with Bellini, S period, then the date, just the year because this is a journal article with a period after it. Here is the title. Notice that only this word and this word are capitalized. Period after that. Pathogens is capitalized and in italics. The number 10 is in italics, but this 8 is not. Comma, page number, comma. Notice that there's no P period, no PP period, so that's a little different than MLA. Comma here, and then your DOI. Now, APA wants live links so that I, as the instructor, can just click on this and open your source. But it also says do not add a period at the end of this reference entry like you would for MLA. Don't do that because it may affect the functionality of the link. And APA says you want your links to be live. So I hope this helps and that you can use this as a model for building your own reference entries for articles that you find on PubMed. Good luck with your project and have a great day.